Hello, my stamping friends. It's Thursday, the 24th of April, 2025, and I'm coming to you live from my craft room. I'm just finding myself on my phone. I'm unprepared tonight, but I will be doing a fun fold that I saw Patty Bennett create, and I thought it was fabulous. So, I mean, there's a couple of people that have created this fun fold, but Patty's done it in one sheet, which I think is quite good, actually. One sheet, one sheet. And I know there are various sizes of this type of fun fold on iced images. So give her a look. And Patty's got all the measurements on there, but I will give you the measurements. I'm going to be doing it in, sorry, I'm having a drink. I'm going to be doing it in inches, and I'm going to be doing it in more or less letter size, because I only saw it a couple of hours ago and I had dinner to make. So I will do a A4 one, but as it stands, I shall just do the letter size for you tonight. Hi, Julie. Hi, Myrtle. How are you? Lovely to see you. Hi, Elaine. Elaine is over on YouTube, and Julie and Myrtle are on Facebook. Before I go ahead, we have free shipping. Any orders over £60 is free shipping until tomorrow. I think possibly say like 10:50. Get your orders in before 10:50 p.m. Otherwise you may be disappointed and would have to pay the minimum of £6.95 for your order to be delivered. And who doesn't want an extra £6.95 in their pockets? You can purchase more products if you wish, or you could save it and go out for a bite to eat, a cup of tea and a cake. Mind you, in the UK you probably just get the cake. Cup of tea's costing £3 odd these days, but nevertheless, free shipping. You can purchase any items that I'm using tonight in my online shop, and you'll find that at www.simplyfairies.co.uk. There should be a little button there going straight to my shop, or you can go on the demonstrator website, not demonstrator website, the Stampin' Up website, and you can put in my name and you'll find me there. If you don't find me, ask me for a link. I will be happy to help you. And if you do purchase and anything during the free shipping, you will also receive 2 PDF stroke video tutorials from me as a thank you, and that will include 12 cards per PDF tutorial. So that's 24 cards with measurements and videos, and you can purchase those from me as well if you wish. If you're in another country, just give me a shout. There's loads of us all over the globe that are in the PDF. Hello, Julie. How are you? How are you? Right, should we get started? Paul says, how many cards you making today? It's like, you're coming down to me and sorting me out with a drink. Too late. I said, oh, I can't help it. I have to craft. Right, so I don't know what colour to do this in. I'm going to do it in white. I know you might say, oh, for God's sake, you always do it in white. But I wanted to use the Global Design Project colours, which are Melon Mambo, Basic Grey, and Granny Apple Green. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, maybe we should do it in Basic Grey. If I can find Basic Grey. Let me have a little mooch in my little things here and see if I can find a Basic Grey. And if I can't, it'll have to be white. Oh, how lucky is that? How lucky is that? Right, hold on now. So if I'm saying that I'm going to be doing it in letter size, but ours isn't as wide as yours, is it? So, oh, okay. So if I went 5.5, I'm just going to mark it with a pencil there. If I went 5.5, would I have 3 inches left? I will have under 3 inches left on that. Not going to work. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try and find another Basic Grey, and then we should be okay. I was too late to join the team one. Oh, I might have found another Basic Grey. I have, folks, I have. I know it's a waste for me, but if you've got A4, then you'll if you've got basic letter standard, you're okay. Okay, let's get started. Hi, Karen. How are you? Right, I'm going to go in at 5.5 inches. Inches, folks. Let me come on this one. That one's got a bit of a bendy bit in it. 5.5 inches with the Basic Grey. Now, I haven't made this card before, so we're learning together. Good evening, Rachel. How are you? And it's going to be cut at 6.5. So we're going to turn it round. I'm going to go 6.5 inches. This can be for another card. And we're going to score this at 4.25 on the 6.5, I should imagine. Yep. Really? I could have done it in there because it's only half, isn't it? Might have to come back at the weekend and make another one in A4 centimetres. Right, I'm going to move that along there, and then we just want 3 inches by 10.5. So we're going to go in this way. So it's 3 inches by 10.5. And Patty did some really lovely ones with lots of different DSP, but we're going to make our own because you know what I'm like. 10.5 inches. And if I ever say centimetres, you must correct me. It's looking interesting, Rachel says. Let's hope it works, Kim says. Okay, so now we want to score at 2 inches, then 3 inches, 5.5 inches, and 8 inches. Okay. That didn't come out quite good. Where's my... I'm going to burnish it all the way along. Oh, this basic grey is quite thick. And I'm going to go backwards because it's quite thick. And then we know it's going to be all right. Then it's being folded and it's going to go flat. So let's do the same with the card blank because it's really thick. There we go. Okay. Now I didn't take down the measurements of the DSP, so I'm just going to work by eye, I think. Bring in some white cardstock. And I bought up a whole pack of that not long since. Don't even ask me where it went. Okay, so I'm going to just add that to there. Going to mark it there and mark it there. Then I'm going to mark it there and mark it there. But I'm going to cut straight across here. It might go down here, straight across here, and then I've got them two there, I think. There's method in me madness. Let's have a look. Let's see if this works. I'll try and put measurements in the description when I update it tomorrow. But of course you can always go on to Patty's. Tell her I sent you. And copy Patty's. Okay. So that's that bit there. That'll go on the front. And then this bit, I'm just going to take that little section off there. That's going to go inside. And that's going to go on there. Hold Hold on a minute. I just got to message back somebody that's outside. Sorry about that. So that's those two on there. I'm going to bring in this bit, and I wonder if we can. Oh yes, look at that. We can use that bit because that is perfect sizing. I can just about see where the score line is. So that's from that bit there. That's that bit there. And that's that bit there. Let's see if this works out. So you can just do it all by eye, really. And that bit there, little tiddly bit. And that little tiddly bit. I'm just going to make sure. 1, 2, 3. I want 2 more, but I do want it to be the same width as this, and that is 1/16 back from 3 inches. So I'm going to make that 1/16 back from 3 inches. I just want to measure that up with that. Yep, that's perfect. And then you want the same kind of border all round. I'm just going to mark that there and then move that over to the little border and mark that there. And then that will go there. Hi Chris, no, you haven't missed much. I think I'm not sure how long I've been on. About 15 minutes, I think. 15 minutes goes really fast. Good time goes fast when you're having fun. Okay, I think that bit and that bit is just spare. And then we got that bit, that bit, that bit, that bit, that bit, that bit. Now we're going to go wild in the aisles, folks. We are going. That was my measurements. Gonna go stamping, stamping, stamping mad. I'm going to use Impressions of Bloom. And those of you, if you saw my post up earlier today, I lost this one, this, I lost the dies to this. There's 2 that go in there, and I was like, oh no, please, I don't believe it. I felt sick, literally sick to the pit of my stomach, because it's not long bought it. And then I had to retrace my steps, and I thought, well, what was the last thing that I made? And I actually made a scrapbook page. I mean, excuse me for drinking. That for Agnes, the carer, her and her twin sister. It was Agnes's birthday yesterday, St George's Day, and I had made that, and I'd used some alphabets from a very long time ago, and I thought, oh, I don't know, I'm good. I'll look for it later. It'll turn up, and then I thought, no, I'm going to look for it, and I'm going to chase my steps back, and I found it in with the alphabets, but not at the front where all the alphabets was. I just pulled it out, and I thought, whoa, what's that in there? Then there it was. There it was, folks. There it was. Right. I'm going to bring that one there. And then we'll bring Mambo. So striking. Such a striking pink. I'm not sure I'm keen on it, but there you go. It's what the challenge is, isn't it? So we have to do what the challenge says. So this one here is this one here. Okay. So I'm just going to randomly, that one slid, so it makes you look like you're going boss-eyed, but never mind. Twist it around. Let's come down a little bit more. That's it. I quite like that without even the infill going in. I don't know if I really want the infill in. Where's that little bit of scrap? Let's just double check. I'm not sure I want the infill, but we can just have a play. Rachel says, oh, I just ordered this set with the free postage offer today. You have made some lovely cards of it over the last few weeks. Thank you. You will enjoy it. It's one of my faves actually at the minute. Might be better 3rd generation rather than 2nd. Why is it that dog always comes out when I'm doing my live? I don't know, you know. I think I might just leave it like that. quite like it like that. I like it like that. I think I might leave it like that. You can see I've been playing. I've actually used this set today. I can't show you the card because it's for that PDF I was talking to you about. Hi Shaz, how are you? I used it for the PDF tutorial that my team get for free, and if you purchase from me you will get for free, but you can purchase it if you are from another country. What I think I might do actually with this card is leave a comment, a thumbs up or a heart, or you share. I will put you in a drawer and you will receive this card. And I don't care where you come from in the world. I'm happy, more than happy to send it, because I'm grateful for all the support. Whether you buy from me or you don't, you come on and you leave a comment, you chat, and it all helps my little business. So we're going to have to go basic grey to put the little bubbles in. So I'm going to use this one here. That looks like one of them fruit, you know, the hairy fruit. Hairy fruit. Oh, now I've got it on a little, let me swap the doobies over, because I made the mistake once of putting a little dab of the metallic paint thing there, and I can't get it off, and it impedes me where I look. Okay, so there's our grey. So we've got our melon mumbo and our grey, and we have to incorporate granny apple in here somewhere. That will go on there, and that will go on there. We might need to put a bit in there, mightn't we? I might leave that. That goes there. And okay, so we're going to have to bring out some leaves, because that's quite obvious really, isn't it? For the granny apple green. Let's find some little. Where's where my smaller one's gone? Okay, we just have to work with this, and hopefully we don't get too much green on us. Dragon fruit, that's it. Rachel says dragon fruit. Oh, Julie says, I lost a clear stamp. I turned my room upside down, my craft room upside down. I was gutted. Months later, I found it stuck. Sorry. Oh, that's the me, Julie. Sorry, I was gutted. Months later, I found it stuck to my stepladder. I had used my stepladder that day in the craft room to access a high cupboard and never thought to check the ladder. Months later, it's still there stuck to the ladder. Sorry, Julie. That's something that I would do. I fell off of my one. I should buy another one that's got 3 steps on it, because my one's only got 2 steps on it. And I don't know what I was doing. I fell off. What was I doing? I was trying to get out the window. I fell off and I went with such a thud. How I never killed Paul underneath. He was sitting downstairs right by one. We got one light in this room, funnily enough, but 2 lights in the downstairs room that's directly underneath. And I fell with such a thud. He was shouting up, "You're right, you're right." But I've got these like chandeliers, but they're like golf balls, crystals. They're like big golf ball crystals, and 2 flew off and bounced on the floor and missed his head by about an inch. I was so bruised. I laugh, but it wasn't funny really at the time. I was feeling pretty sorry for myself. Sorry, laughing there at you, Julie. Right, hold on a minute here. Which way did that go? That don't look right. But that looked just too wide for that. So we're not going to pretend to put them on. We're just going to randomly place them here, there, and everywhere, just to make it work for now. I quite like that. My hand keeps getting stuck on that sticky bit. So you don't have to oh, I'm gonna have to re-ink that up, I know. You don't have to place them where they should go. Now I've got to come off here now and go like that, just to make it look even, really. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. What's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one's got 6 on it. I'm going to make it uneven. That's it. There we go. We just got to sneak those colours in there where we can. And that goes on there. Okay, now we've got to do these, but we're going to use a smaller one. Use a smaller flower. So I don't know whether to use that flower or that flower. I think I use that flower because we can keep them all roundy. Oh, they're quite sticky. Trying to keep all the dots. That's it now. Keep that dot with that over there. I might go back to front and have grey flowers and pink inserts, because we can, can't we? So just randomly, always start on the edge. And I don't care about, I should have done like a one sheet and then cut. I don't really care. I'm not that bothered. This is just where we go stamp happy. Stamp happy. All over. That looks quite nice just on that colour on its own, doesn't it? Miss that bit there. Just going to come. That's it. Oh, sick skin. Don't worry, Kim. Don't worry. Be happy. Now, pink inserts. A little tiddler. Okay, back on there. Oh, I've got some ink where I don't want it to be on the block. So I just want to go gentle. These ain't never going to match up, so don't even bother. Don't even bother. Keeps getting stuck on that little bit there. Sticky tape bit. I am a rebel. Always have been. Oh, look. I'm just going to carry on because I'll end up doing it again. Sorry that it's like watching paint dry at the minute, but we have to do them all. Can't fill all of them in with embellishments as much as we would like. Proper missed that one, didn't I? thinking and see if we can give the illusion of, don't matter, does it? Whoever receives it, they will love it. I know they will. If it comes out as it should. I can remember Patty did. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to get rid of that pink ink pad because it's so strong. I've already got that Secret C all over my thumb from earlier. Only thing with this colour is that's it now. It's stained. But it don't matter because then you can see where you're putting. It won't come off pink. It shouldn't anyway if you wash it really well. But they are permanently stained now. Isn't it funny how some pigments really do stain? Just testing. That's it. None of it's come off there. They are lovely colours together, yeah. That was a great call by Charlotte. She does all her colour combos. Sometimes I like to cry at the ones that Charlotte does, but in general, these colours really go fabulous together. Now I'm just thinking, do we need green? We do. So sorry, folks, but we're going to have to be greening. I'm going to put it down this way now. Where did the green go? Oh, there it is. Hi, Jan. You're watching with subtitles. What colours have I used? Basic grey, melon mambo, and granny apple green. Quite nice. Elaine says you have to look past the imperfections. Nothing's perfect. Yes, exactly. Not even me. Even though I like to think I am. I'm most definitely not. Okay, so there isn't a smaller leaf, is there? There's just one size leaf. Okay. Three, 4, 5. This might be a bit full on with the old flower power. It looks red, not pink. Oh, does it? Oh. I didn't think this one through now, did I, with all these little flowers? I didn't actually leave anything for me to write on. but we may have to cover one of these up. That won't matter. Funny shaped leaf. You can see where I must have used in. We always tend to go in the middle, don't we? It's darker and then lighter and then lighter. Okay, now we're going to glue this all on. Glue it all on, folks. I'm using my Tombow. I like it. It gives me wiggle room, and I love to wiggle. I'm going to put that up the other way, actually. That's it. Because I had two flowers together there, and I didn't really want two flowers together. That's it. That will do. Oh, I'll have to. Yeah. That'll do. So you can move them about wherever you like. I suppose really if I'd have done it one whole length, I would have had in section, but it'd have been too uniform for me. I could just turn it over, but you could see through it. So that goes to one side. Now we're going to fetch this in and we're going to glue this. And then we're going to glue that on there. It's only because of the pink is so strong, you can actually see through. Don't forget, once you put it all together, you can rub out your little pencil marks. Okay, so now here comes the fun bit. Of me trying to remember how. I could put the writing bit on here, actually. Yeah. So what Patty did was she did that. Hi, Nicola. She did that. So glued that bit down. This will teach me to make one first, wouldn't it? And try and eyeball it into the right place. Hi, buddy. How are you? I'm just going to use my phone folder and do that. I'm going to fold that back. So remember, I want to fold a bit in, this bit in, pop that on like that, and maybe bring this bit over like that. I'm hoping this will work. If it don't, that will teach me. And then it might teach you what not to do. I don't know why I always fly by the seat of my pants. Yeah, I think that's it. She called it a, what did she call it? Trifold something. Trifold something. Rachel says, glad you have a drink. Yes, I do have a drink this time. I do. So this bit here, it would be your writing, or this bit here. I should have put this bit here on there, but never mind. We have that spare bit, don't we? If I put it this way, then I can get 2 out of it then. So I've just done it by eye. So those that are just joining, Patty Bennett has all the measurements on hers. I'm just winging it a little bit. I did do the measurements of the fold, but not the layers. I will do them to put them on my blog and in the description below, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to eyeball everything. all you just need to think of is make sure you've got equal borders, top and side, and then eyeball equal border, side and bottom. So that one will go there, and that one will go there. When you open it, it goes like that. So that could be your writing, because when they open it, that's going to be at the back anyway. And the bit goes in there. And that bit will go on there. I want it to say something. So let's look for sentiment, because really, I don't like them. I don't like the sentiments that are on there. Get this one out here, simply said. You can put birthday wishes. Yeah, that fits, that fits. Oh. And we're going to do that in basic grey. I'm just going to prime it because I don't think I've used birthday wishes, so I don't want it to come out all weirdy. So I'm going to use my clear ink. I'm going to ink it up and stamp it off. So that should take all the residue off. There we go. We can't put any of this up on 3D stickies, dimensionals, because it won't shut otherwise. So that will go in there. Now we want something pretty on here. So I think this is where the dies should come in. We might want a big one. Oh, do you know what? No, I'm not going to put a flower on it. Sorry, folks, I'm not going to put a flower on it. I'm going to add, we've all got one of these, so you don't need to buy, but it's nice to buy. We don't need. Now, you know, I have been itching to use this, other than the sentiments. Butterflies. Butterflies hang around flowers, don't they? Well, they don't want to come out. They're like, no, 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 no. Come on. I don't know why that don't want to come out. Come on. Just... Oh, you're all suffering from bad colds. Oh, no. Nicola. I don't know whether... I'm going to cut all of them. I hope you speedy recovery. I think just have that and those two little tiddlers. Let's just cut this by hand. Just going to die cut these and see how it goes. I realise it was such a big butterfly. And two little tiddly ones that maybe they should have had little ones, medium-sized ones, big ones. Put them little ones there. And the big one. The little one. Just get that off. That off. Oh, I'm just going to turn that over. Oh no, that's red. You have to get all those little bits off because they will dent your cardstock. And then we probably need to bring in a bit of grey. Because we want their bodies. And a little body there. And then the body there. So you need to have maybe a sheet and a half of the basic grey if you're wanting to put big giant butterflies on. Look, see where we're at. fancy doing that? I put one of them upside down. I'll cut again. Cut another one. This is going to overrun an hour again. One of these days I will learn to get organised and make a card before I even come. Let's stick these back together. I don't want these going miss. That'll do for now. Oh, that'll do for now. Now let's see where we're at. We may or may not need this big one here. So he might be covering up. Oh. Where's the scissors? Just get snippy in there. Don't cut your finger. Okay, so to bring our pink element in, and now I've got a ruiner. A brush with this pink. Let me find one that's already got a bit of that dark pink. Oh, yeah, here it is. Don't want to go all the way. So we need to brush hard in the middle and then lighter on the edges. Now, if I'd have made one for, if I'd have made a card for the challenge, as I should have done, I wouldn't have gone. I don't know that I would have made this. Okay. I'm just going to bendy bit. And then just a little bit in the middle there. And over the top. And I'm going to give him a little bit of sparkle. I say him, it's pink, isn't he? So it's definitely a she. kind of want to just go over the top little bit of the body like that. That's it. Now when you're putting him on, be mindful that you don't stick him down to that bit there, because you want that to be opening up like that, like a step. So you're really going to want to place him there, middle of the card, not one side or on the other. And you're really going to want to just glue where I'm going to glue now. Just on that edge. Oh, slid. Keep your finger on it. I want some we want some embellishments now, don't we? This might seem strange, but this can be passed off as a bit of basic grey. These are the new in colour ones that will be out on the 6th of May. And this is actually cloud cover colour. They're called 2025 to 2027 in colour flat pearls. And then just give it that little extra bit of texture, eye candy. Just a little something. I'm going to go around these just lightly, not too much. Just so it gives it a little bit of shimmer. Maybe should have done that before, but you know, sometimes you don't know how it's going to turn out, do you? So just run the edge. It's going to drag the colour as well. Just run the edge of it all. Just because you can't put, in general, I would just put a druzy spot or let's just get rid of that pink. A druzy spot or see what I mean? All right, quickly. Kitchen towel. Just added a little bit. And there, I'm going to stop now because I think it's got a little bit too much. That would have looked nice. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Rachel's doing a bit of marketing for me. If you'd like anything that I've used tonight, it's free postage until tomorrow evening with a qualifying spend of £60. And you will get from me, if you purchase from me, you will get from me two, not one, two PDF tutorial bundles. That's 20 to 24. I think it's 10 in one, 12 in the other. PDF video tutorial from the globe. There we go. There's Patty Bennett's. Should have been one sheet of cardstock, but you know, it's two now. So, but we'll just still call it Patty Bennett's. Trifold. Oh. A trifold something or other. I'll make sure it goes in the description at the top. But there you go. I mean, what's that? That's took me an hour and a quarter. Not even an hour and a quarter, really, because I did a bit of chit chat, didn't I? And we didn't know what we was going to be doing or how it's going to come out. So you can make that card in an hour for sure. Trifold flippy flap with the Impressions a Bloom. As Rachel pointed out, I've used loads. And the Beautiful Butterfly. And then the sentiment inside comes from, this is quite a good one, Simply Said. I'm sure that's carrying over. If not, it'd be in the last chance. But these two are new. You may or may not have flowers or butterflies. You could do them without. But as I say, the colours that I've used are from the Global Design Challenge, not the Secrets. Do you know what? I keep wanting to call that Secret Squirrel. So we've used the basic grey, the Granny Apple Green and the Melon Mambo. And we didn't have a choice because I was going to be doing the Global Design Project Challenge. So I had to use those colours. So they were going to go, come what may, on my card. Yeah, that's bad. As fun folds go. And you just write your little message on there. And then it sort of stands up like that. Not that you can see it, but it's quite, when it stands up, it's quite effective, actually. Anyway. Jan says she's liking this fold and love the way I have stamped it. She would definitely be trying this one out. You must. And don't forget to share. Don't forget to share. There we go. Paul will be pleased that I've finished at a decent time. Yes. You might be tempted to just not do that. To just do that one like that. I think it's quite nice like that. And then you've got your little doobry to write on. So as I say, this card will be winging, pardon the pun, winging its way to somebody who leaves a message on here, leaves a comment, sorry, shares my video or likes my video or loves my video. Wherever you are in the world, I will put it in one of those spin the wheel things. I'll get Emma to show me how to do that. spin the wheel things, and it will be winging its way to you after my next live. So you come back on my next live and see if you have won the draw. And I will leave it blank. I won't if only unless you want me to put my artisan details on the back, because you may want to forward that on to someone else, or you may want to keep it in your stash to create one of your own. But like I say, leave a comment, share my video, like my video, love my video, and you will be in with a chance of having this card. Thank you for joining me, everybody. It's been lovely to play with you. Thank you for staying the distance, and I'll see you again next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.